Hey all, it's me, your hostess Liberty, and today we're doing something a little different to my usual. Recently, the RPG Maker Game Jam was held, and I'm taking part as one of the judging panel. Yay! We talked about it behind the scenes, and it was agreed that streaming or recording our playthroughs of the various entries was allowed. So, I decided that I will record the various entries that I get to play and judge, and present both a video and general summary of each entry to the developers to enjoy. Now, I will not be talking about any part of the scoring process itself on video, only my reactions to the game and any feedback I may think of during the playtime. This means that there may be cuts here and there that you notice because I started going off track, started yapping a bit longer, and need to cut that part out. Anyway, this is as good a statement of intent as any, so let's jump into the game! Hey y'all, it's me, and we're playing 9 to 5. Oh, Always Dash was always on. Hell yeah! Let's jump right into it. Tuesday morning. Gary Goblin. First day of the job! My interview was only yesterday, but they hired me on the spot. It was way too quick. What if it was a mistake? I need to show them how good I am. I'll do my best. What's my job? I'm a cleaner. Alright. As long as it's not like that one cleaning game. Let's drop a save. Hi there, I'm Sam Slime. You must be the new guy. Well, welcome to Skeledungeon. I think Bossman over there wants to talk.
Welcome. It's nice to see you again, Gary. I'm so glad you accepted the cleaning job here. You were definitely our best applicant. As you remember, my name is Simon, and I'll be your supervisor here. So now, without further ado, follow me into the Skeledungeon.
I love he's got giant eyebrows. Getting Brooke vibes.
This is our entrance hallway. You may remember from your interview, but we're a beginner level dungeon. So the space you have to clean isn't that large, but don't let that fool you. Number of adventurers we kill is low, but our percentage is almost the same as high-end dungeons. Our traps and your code workers party wipe about 4 out of every 10 adventuring parties, which leads to the bloody mess you see here. Which is why we hired you. Your job will be cleaning up these bloody stains. Here's your equipment, a brand new sponge. I'll be supervising you for this room, but then I'll you. Oh, sorry about that, Gary. This room is really dusty. Dust makes my nose run and my eyes water. Ugh. But anyway, go ahead and clean the bloodstains here. Talk to me again when you're done and I'll check your work.
Oh. Bloodstain emerged. Scrub! Good job, Gary. Okay. Oh, it makes me tired, does it?
There we go.
Scrub-a-dub-dubbage. Okay, Okay, I've got a problem. Quick problem. Let's just check it first. Does it do? Doesn't do anything special, apparently. Alright, problem. Well, you know what? Okay, here's my issue. Scrub doesn't do anything more than your attack does. So why bother? You're basically doing the same move twice. It's the same move. Scrub is clean. It's the same thing. They do the same amount of damage. One of them doesn't cost more or anything. So you just gave me the same move twice. Now, see, if you wanted to make this actually cool, you could have it so that, I don't know, it reduces tiredness, or it makes it less likely for you to get tired. Like, a cool idea might be to tie TP to tiredness points, right? And don't have it reset. So basically, when you use a skill, it uses down TP a little bit because you're not scrubbing as hard. But every time you attack, your TP goes up because you're getting tired more. So you want to use your skills to remove your TP down, but they do less damage, right? So small skills, less tiredness points. Like smaller damage, less tiredness points. And then maybe another skill increases your tiredness points, but does much more damage because you're scrubbing harder, sort of thing. So that could be a cool idea. But let's go back. We're only started the game. We don't know how far we've got to go and what else there is.
Looks like you cleaned everything up. Good work. Let's get into the next... I hate the dust in here. Let's move on already. I need a tissue. Oops. Okay. This here is the main floor. Up through the entranceway is the boss's room, and then hidden behind those plants is our break room. It's got an enchantment on it, so only us that work here can see it. Go ahead and clean this room as well. We'll meet in the break room down there. Also, doing a great job so far, Gary. Keep it up.
I like the general idea. It's just, what need is there to have two of the same ability? Like, they do the same damage. Shroom guy.
What? Oh, you're the new guy. I'm Mitch, a cleaner too. But I'm on break right now. When I'm done in here, I just go back to work. But I just got into a comfortable spot here. Huh? Wait, what am I sitting on? Take this.
Got the feather duster. Why bother? Okay, firstly, I've changed the name of this stuff to better suit the game. Okay, here's my issue. From the looks of it, you haven't really done much on the gameplay side of things. Okay, it's a cool idea to be cleaning out a dungeon and tidying it up, but the Feather Duster gives no extra attack or defense or stats than anything else. So it might as well just be on another slot. And you could have just rewritten all the names of things. Like, they don't have to be weapon, shield, head, body, accessory. They could be, I don't know, cleaning slot 1, cleaning slot 2, cleaning slot 3. Or belt slot 1, belt slot 2, you know? Because some cleaners have belts in which they put their different things on, you know? It's not flavoured particularly well.
Hey, good job. You did a great job out there. You can go ahead and... this dust from the bookshelves is bothering me. Sorry, give me a second. I need tissue. Can you come back in a bit? I found someone would do something about this dust.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that I just need to dust things. Okay, see, this is a cute idea where they're doing different... The dust is doing different things. But it's still not really doing anything different. Like, it's a cute idea, but the skills aren't really giving you anything extra. Alright, I dusted the shelves.
Hey, it looks like you finished cleaning those stains. Wait, what's this? Did you dust the shelves too? Thank you for doing that. You really didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. And hey, you did a great job. If you don't mind, how about we add that to your daily task?
Sure.
Great! You could go ahead and head home. The Skeller Warriors will be waking up soon. So our big bro boys will make another mess tonight. We'll be busy tomorrow for sure, too. Ha ha ha. Well, have a good night.
Someone was pretty happy. Did the music just twist somehow? Or, you know, go a bit out of tune? Someone was pretty happy with my extra work yesterday. I want to get that same reaction out of him today. I wonder if there's anything extra I can do. Oh, hey there, Gary. I hope you're doing alright. I'm a little under the weather. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just gotta push through these next few days, then it'll be the weekend. Yay! So yeah, have a good day, Gary. Oh. Oh, don't want to step on the spike traps. You can also make it so that whatever weapon you have equipped is more or less effective against different things, so you've got to equip them differently. Swap between them. You can even have a shortcut button that allows you to swap between them easily. Oops. I haven't finished in here. As it is, you have one equipped and then you just attack with clean on the other one and it's no big deal. This way I can do the shelves. I can do the shelves anyway. Like, it doesn't really matter. Clean just does all of them. There's no reason to look outside and do anything else beyond that. It really seems like you had an idea, you decided to do the minimum of it, and then that's it. Unless something happens to twist my expectations exponentially. But we'll see. A little yawny. Had a bad sleep night. It does happen. I will say the graphics and sound in this game is pretty okay, except for the, you know, RPG Maker general sound effects. I mean, they're okay. They are what they are. It's just, you know, you're used to them, so they're nothing beyond expectations over here. Hey there, new guy. I'm on break right now. When my break's over, I gotta clean up the boss's office. His office is so big, though, it's a pain. Makes me want to do some extra time on my break. Just a few minutes. Alright, I could do the boss's office. I didn't note, but did I heal from the night before? Like when I slept, did I heal? Like New Day heal? Ooh, well, hello there. You must be new guy. Welcome to Skeller Dungeon. My name is Machiavelli, but everyone calls me Mackie. I've been the boss's right-hand mimic for a long time. Yes, it really has been long. But that's fine. If you have any cues about this place, hit me up. In the meantime, keep up the good work. You're doing great, Gary. Keep it up. What a positive influence in the marketplace. Marketplace? Workplace. Whew.
Ah, you must be the new hire. I heard you've been doing a good job. Keep it up.
Thank you. Your floating crystals don't look like they need much cleaning. There we go. Nice and tidy. Hey, dude. Oh, you cleaned the boss's office? You didn't have to do that. I would have gotten to it sometime before the end of the workday. With that done, though, I guess I'll extend my break a bit. Just a few more minutes.
Hey there, Gary. Ready for another exciting cleaning day? The Skeleton Warriors did a nice job again yesterday. I heard they got 2 healers and a monk. You can go ahead and do what you did yesterday. I have Mitch help me with the boss's office today. As soon as he's done with his break, that is. Gary, you cleaned the boss's office? That's so nice of you. I'd hug you if it wasn't an HR violation. You did a really good job, too. You're such a hard worker. If you keep going like this, going beyond your work expectations like this, you might take my job. Ha 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 ha. Let's make cleaning the boss's room part of your work day. I know it'll get done if it's your assigned area. Thanks again for all the hard work, Gary. You can head home now. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, dude. Do. Oop. Don't want to get caught by the spikes. Thursday morning. It's only my 3rd day, but I'm so tired already. Maybe I'll just get used to it after a while, though. How's my health looking? I'm full. Oh, hey, Gary, I'm not feeling so hot. But you know, I have an important job here. I need to watch for adventurers. They usually only come at night, since that's when all the loot is restocked. But sometimes they show up early, and I'm here to warn the boss about it. So I can't take a day off yet. I'll make it to the weekend, though. I'm Sam Slime. Oh, Sam. You got this, buddy. I've got to admit, that looks weird. Stones floating in the void of darkness. No. Yeah, why didn't you use those cliff toppers? You should have. Why did you make them black? You could have just used the tops of the cliffs. It would have looked fine. Maybe make the cliffs less square. You know, have a little bit of a jag out and down and around and up and around. Make them less flat lines and more. Okay, so here's the thing. There's this rule of thumb in RPG Maker that dates back to the millennia that is called the 3-tile rule. Now, a lot of people got the 3-tile rule wrong. Okay, so what happened was that the 3-tile rule was originally coined for those who are doing, firstly, nature. Nature, not man-touched lands, nature lands. And secondly, it was for things like grass, spots of grass, long grass, cliff tiles, and water tiles. And the idea was to make it sort of like a bit jagged. Let me see if I can just get this. Let me get my screen drawer out. Don't mind me. Pen's fine. Red's fine. Okay. Let's make it a bit thick. Okay. So basically, what you want to do is maybe do something like this. And then just like have the cliff in, and then you want to go like, you know, you want to create shape. You could also have like a small tile there, like half the size of the cliff, and then maybe just, you know, make it like so that it goes like that. Just to give and maybe go like that off the side so that, you know, and it goes like that. To give it a bit more shape. You don't want it all just flat lines, right? You could go like this and then go up here like that, and then, you know, have your tile go like that. You know? Just to give it, like I said, more shape. As an idea. Okay, let's turn that back off. There we go. Get out of here. So yeah, basically, the idea is just to give more shape. Oh boy, more blood. Clean the stain, yes please. Also, they're not doing any more damage. There's no challenge here. There's no use using skills because your skills do the same damage as just attacking anyway. And you're just as likely to crit with your skills as you are to crit without them. So it's no use using any of the skills. Another thing that would be cool is instead of peaceful music in the background, maybe dungeon theme music. Because you are in a dungeon technically. Hell, you could do a whole bit where there's like a music player and you can choose which dungeon music you want. It's like just part of the ambience setting for the dungeon that everybody does. Everybody be like, yeah, so we're playing something a bit hip-hop today. You know. Or, hey, Gary, you can pick what we play today. You know, just silly little things like that are fun. Could also have something funny like an adventurer stumble into the back room by accident and be like, huh? And you're just standing there with your feather duster like, You see nothing behind the curtain. Do not look behind the curtain. Oh, hey Gary, sorry if I'm feeling a little blue today. You see, our talk yesterday made me realize I've been here way too long. Sure, a dungeon job is stable, but I don't know if that's what I want. But I don't really know what I want. Way back, I always wanted to travel. I could be a freelance mimic, jump adventures wherever I please. Maybe just settle down. I'll think about it a little more. Thanks for listening, Gary. Who are you? I'm Gary. Right, the hair. Stop bothering me, I'm busy today. Okay, dickhead. See if I dust your shelves anymore. Hey, Mitch, how you doing, buddy? Oh, hey there, new guy. I'm in the middle of my lunch. The wife packed me decaying leaves again. Well, she put some dead bugs in there, too, or something. Anyway, I just started my lunch, so it'll be a while before I head back out there. Hey, you could talk to your wife about that. Communication is great. It's like key in relationships. You don't have to come off arsehole-ish about it. You just say, hey, honey, I really appreciate lunch today. That was delicious, by the way. But I was wondering if maybe we could diversify it a little bit, you know, add a little variation. I was thinking maybe some dead bugs. It's been a while since I've had some, and I'm feeling a little peckish for them, you know? So, would that be alright for tomorrow? Or you can make your own lunch, buddy. You can make your own dead bugs. It's not a big deal.
Just a thought. Hey, Gary, I'm glad I got up to you. I know you're pretty busy, and by the way, doing a great job. But if you have time, there's one more task I need done. Only if you have time, though. Every day we restock the loot in the pots. Refresh loot means adventurers come back. Adventurers coming back means we get to kill more of them. So you can understand why it's important. So you see, the usual worker who restocks, he's been a little slow lately. Only if you have time. Could you restock the pots? Just do your usual stuff first, and if you have time after, then do this other thing. Only have time, that is. Yeah, I will, gladly, if you're paying me. Here's the thing, right? I have a job with specific set role points. This is what I do, this is what I'm being paid to do. If you're asking me to step outside that, I need more pay, because that's not my job description. Yes, help each other out, nice, cool, but if you're getting me to do this on the regular, pony up that cash, bro. Pony up that cash. Know what you are worth in your workplace, guys. Here's a little fun fact. Know what you're worth. Go look at the jobs. Like every 6 months or so when you're in a job, look up what your job is worth. What other people, the industry standard is. And don't take no for an answer. You can always, and it looks good on a resume. It looks good on a resume. You can always go, okay, well, you're not paying me what I'm worth, so I'm going to look for another job. And then you go to find another job in your industry. Maybe it'll take a little while for you to find your job, but you keep jumping from your job to another job until such time as you find a job that is, paying you fairly and continues to pay you fairly. Now, I know that, it can be hard to find jobs easily, but it's something that you got to keep looking at, because if you're in a job and it's weighing you down and you're getting paid a pittance for the work you do, and you realize that normal people in your job get paid extra, and look at what your job entails, because sometimes your job entails more than you should be doing but getting paid less for. There are a lot of people out there who are actually working 2 jobs under the same roof as one job, and they don't realize until after they get fired or whatever that, hey, I was working 2 jobs worth of tasks. So it's just something to keep an eye on. And if your job asks you to step up with something, you ask them to step up with the money. You say, yes, I'll absolutely do that. How much am I getting paid? If they say something like, why would you get paid for doing your job? You say, okay, here's my contract. This is what you said I need to do in my job. This does not fall under my duties. So if you're going to ask me to work another job on top of the job you already gave me, I'm going to ask that you pay me for that. And maybe you'll get fired. Obviously, think about what you're doing. But do you really want to stay in a job where they're asking you to work a whole other job on top and taking advantage of you? Nobody wants to work in a job like that, because they'll keep putting little things until it builds up to such a way that you're not getting paid for all the extra work that you're doing. Yeah, don't let that happen to you. Feel free to say no. Alright, well, did that actually get equipped? No, it didn't. Alright, let's go fill up the loot pots. Oh, there's still loot in there. Restock the loot. Okay, it's the same old, bruh.
So I guess the idea is that they keep giving you work in this game until you are completely exhausted. Are you fucking with me right now? Do you need a refill? Alright, well I've restocked everything. Let's touch base with our dude. Got all the pots restocked? Great job, Gary. I'm glad you had time. Restocking is someone else's job, but if you notice that the pots are getting low, there's no reason not to just restock them. Pay me? It's not my job. Pay me. Bitch. Especially since you're trained on how to do it now. You're a real valuable member of this team, Gary. Gonna have to have something special ready for you tomorrow. Extra pay. Thanks for all the hard work you've been doing here. For now, you can head home. Thanks for all the help, Gary. Of course, all of this is basically me saying, get another job, blah, 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 if they're misusing. If you really enjoy your job and you don't mind doing those things and it's not wearing you down and you're fine with getting paid a lower amount despite that, it's not great. But if they make up for it in other ways, then of course you've got to balance out the even odds. Like maybe they give you extra days off per year because paid days off, right? Or because they understand that you're doing the work of 2 jobs, or you know, maybe you get special dispensation like an extra bonus in your work at the end of the year, or you get like a bonus discounts if you're buying from the store or whatever. You have to figure that out yourself, whether that's worth keeping or not, right? Ultimately, it's up to you to choose whether or not you stay in a job that's a bit dead end and whatnot, and that they're piling more work on. But you should at least, every time they do something like point you towards a new task that's not under your purview, point out that it's not under your purview. You need to point out that, hey, this isn't under my job purview, but I'll do it. I'm going above and beyond for you in this case. So that they recognize, and make sure they recognize that you are going above and beyond. Because otherwise it'll fall into a routine of them starting to expect you to do this as part of your tasks. And you do not want that to happen. So every time they say, hey, could you do the report for blah, blah, blah? You say, okay, I will gladly do that report. However, please note that I am going beyond expectations in this. This is not part of my job, but I will do it this one time. And if they continue putting it on you to do that thing, say, look, this isn't part of my job. I don't get paid to do this. Unless you're offering to pay me to add this to my tasks, I'm afraid I'm going to have to say no. I was fine for a one-off, but this is not a regular part of my job position. And this is not what I've been hired to do. I'm sorry. I was glad to do it one time. I'm not going to do it again. This is beyond the expectations for my role. You know? Be firm, but be polite about it. I'm so tired. Why did I agree to all this extra work? I don't think I can handle much more of it. Just need to get through the day, then I'll have my weekend. Where's Sam the Slime? Sam? Oh, we were about to get murdered today, I bet. Well, at least the game is fine with the tedium. It's definitely making me bored. And that is on task, on par, on point. I wonder if we can leave without having finished everything. You know? Like the extra stuff. That's a question. Like dusting the shelves and cleaning up the blood. Well, cleaning up the blood is the only part of my job that I've actually been hired to do. Dusting the shelves was something extra I added on as a way to be helpful. And maybe I'll just stick to doing just those today if possible. Don't wanna overexhaust our little buddy here. It's okay, Gary, you got this. You could even do a system with this where the higher your health, aka energy, the stronger your attacks, but as you get weaker and weaker, your attacks start getting smaller and smaller, so you've got to use the actual skills to do stuff. You know? We'll dust the shelves and clean up this blood. I see our mimic friend has disappeared. Dear Gary, if you're reading this, then I decided to quit. Our talk yesterday made me realize a lot of things. Most importantly of all, I was stuck in a rut. I know it was rash, maybe not the smartest, but I know living was my only option. If I didn't, then I'd have to find an excuse to stay. Oh, I just need to finish this, or I've got to clean that. What I'm trying to say is, don't get stuck like I did. You can always run away. Anyways, wishing you the best, Gary. Love you. Also, even if they do offer to pay you money for doing something, you can say no. Don't feel like you have to say yes just because they offered you money to do stuff. Like, is it part of your job? Are you feeling tired? Then don't do it. Just say, look, I would like to help, but I'm too exhausted today, and I really is not under my job. And they'll try to guilt you sometimes. They will say, oh, but you want to create a culture of everybody leaning on each other. And then you say, well, I'm afraid that I don't want to lean on anybody today, and I've helped out enough in other areas. This isn't a family. And it's not a fucking family. Don't fall into that bullshit. This isn't a family. You're not my friends. You pay me to work here. I'm still shocked Machi quit. They left you a letter. I got a letter too. It was just a detailed drawing of a middle finger. Machi always knew just what to say. Well, good on Machi for getting out. Hey, by the way, Sam the Slime's disappeared. Oh, hey, new guy. You heard Machi quit? Yeah, just up and left. That means the boss needs a new right-hand guy. He's gonna pick me, though. It only makes sense. I've been here the longest. I trained Simon, you know. Better get a pay rise once I'm promoted, though. You do nothing, Mitch. I'm not doing all that extra work for nothing. You're not doing anything. Stupid bitch. Hey, Gary. Nice to see you. I'm a little busy at the moment. Machi quit, and I'm dealing with a call-out, too. What? Special surprise. Oh, right. Sorry, this other stuff took precedent. I'll give you that gold star another time. Mind coming back after you're done with all your duties? We need to talk. Let me guess, he's gonna fire me because I'm too good. There's still loot in there. These are not my duties, dickhead. It's something I offered to do only if I had extra time, which I don't. Oh, my phone dinging at me. Oh, let me guess. He wants me to take over for Sam's job too. Yeah, just keep an eye out for adventures every now and again, you know? We don't have to actually do anything. Just, you know, go and check out, just in case there's adventures coming, you know? Yeah, let me out of this fucking joint. Let me out! Fine. Y'all don't deserve me. Alright, I've done all the work that isn't mine. Hey Gary, I see you're done with your work, so yeah, I wanted to talk to you. You've been doing such a good job this week. I hired you for one thing, but you went way beyond that. You've been so helpful, and we really need some more help right now. Sam called out sick, but his job is super important. He watches for adventurers to come in the daytime. Adventurers know our loot restocks every day, so they come at night when they think it'll be here. But occasionally we get one or two to pop in the day. Sam's job is to warn the boss so that he can deal with them. Well, with him out sick, we need someone else. Someone really helpful to help us in this time of helplessness. Nope. Don't cover. Don't cover. Don't cover. Don't cover. Don't cover. Don't cover. Oh, really? That's too bad. Mitch? Yeah. You're covering Sam today. Okay, sure. Alright, have a good weekend, Gary. See, Mitch is perfect for the job. He just sits around and does shit all today, every day anyway. He doesn't do his job. Covering Sam is easy. Whenever adventurers see me, they run. They know about my mean right hook. See? He's the perfect man for the job. Right, I'm out of this fuck tree. Yep. Weekend. To go beyond what is expected of you. When going an extra mile, giving 100%, being a team player, it's important to remember to pace yourself accordingly. Don't burn yourself out just to give others a little light. You're your own best advocate, so remember to speak up for yourself. Why am I hanging off the bottom of the screen? You should have made me invisible. Enjoy your time off. Thank you for playing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Do not burn yourself at both ends just to keep the light on for others. Alright, that was 9 to 5. If you would like to play the game and see if there's another ending, which I will do off stream anyway. Off stream? Off camera. Feel free to check out the link in the description below. And yeah, cute little game. Fun little game. I do wish that I do understand that it was supposed to be a monotonous kind of feeling where nothing you do changes anything and that you're consistently losing health points. I just wish that the terms had been changed a little. Like, instead of HP, you could have called it energy, you know, and you could have tried to get rid of, you know, there are scripts in that you can get rid of TP and MP so that they don't show up. So you could have just had the one resource of energy that went down the more you did, right? I just wish it had been flavoured more towards the aim of the game, because that would have really helped it stand out more as its own thing instead of just being another RPG Maker game. And I don't think he even needed skills. There was... Okay, so here's the thing. You didn't really need skills at all, or different weapons. You could have just had clean, because they did nothing. They brought nothing to the game. You equip one, Clean just does everything. They're only there for flavor, but the thing is they don't even add flavor. So you could have just had like hell, you could have had like buttons to press, like keys, like 1, 2, and 3 key, right? Where you swap what equipment you have and use that, and you can't clean something if you don't have the thing equipped, right? If you don't have the feather duster equipped, then you can't use it on the shelves, obviously, because what are you going to do? So that would have made the items usable and interactive and interesting, more interesting at least. So you're constantly swapping between them. So, okay, I need to do the shelves, let's equip the feather duster and go for the shelves. And you could have just had it so that you don't even need to go into the menu at all, except for like saving. And even then you could have had a save point or something. You could have just had it so that if you press 1, 2, or 3, it swaps between the 3 items as you get them. And it's very easy to set up. You can set that up with just eventing. Honestly, you could just set that up with eventing. You get the equipment, like it gets given to you, and then you say if you press 1, like common event, if 1 is pressed, then unequip whatever's on weapon slot, and then equip, the sponge. And then you could have a little picture in the corner showing, oh, you've got the sponge equipped. Stuff like that. And then you do the same for the other 3. It's very simple, very easy to do, and you just check switches and stuff like that. So on the dusting shelves, you say if equipment equals feather duster, then dust. Else, I don't have the right tool for this job. Very simple. Would have still kept the same sort of mediocrity of the game. And you could have changed your attack from clean to like dust or whatever. Like you could have had it just be the same attack but just renamed it. Anyway. Yeah. Just a thought to have. Especially if you're doing event games. Take a theme. Okay, you've got the overall theme of the game, right? Which was good. It was I like the theme, okay? You got your overall theme of the event, and then you want to find a theme within that to focus on in a game, and then you want to cater everything in the game towards that. You want to double down, triple down, quadruple down. Make it as apparent as possible that this is your theme. Cleaning? Okay. You had an idea. Okay, well, you attack things to clean. And then you do that. Like, you cater everything towards that. It's just an idea. It's just quickly thrown together thoughts. But in the future, make it a little bit more themed towards the game itself and the stuff going on in the game. Anyway, that was 9 to 5. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you in the next time, guys. See ya. Peace out.